Aloha and welcome, video viewers. I'm Panther, and this is the last episode of Prey that I will foreseeably do. So, we're gonna go blow up the station. I'll try to get through this as fast as possible to get to this end. I've got more than enough shells to get the job done. Technically speaking, I tried this before, but my computer crashed during the credits. So, not fun. Whee! Come on.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering
Don't care.
Suit integrity damaged.
Enough of that. That was a little annoying. I don't get that. Scanning the mind of an athlete does not make your muscles work better. It just means that they'll work in the same or same enough way that the athlete's muscles work. So if you didn't do any calisthenics or anything like that, you're gonna hurt your body more than just simply working out.
Requesting new operator. TranStar Cobalt 14 Engineering.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Job done. Hello, nice to
to see you.
Bye. It took me a while the first time I was back here to figure out that this is what I needed to do.
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
They're lying to you.
Hurry.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
That took me a little bit to figure out that there was an elevator. Such a pain. Back off.
Pardon me.
Here we go. I really want to know what really transpired, because this is obviously a fabrication, but the character I'm playing as is not a fabrication. In this story's world, obviously, because it's a video game, so likenesses and stuff like that, depending on which theories you subscribe to, blah. Bottom line is, in this world, Morgan, you existed because all of this is based on their memory. So, don't know what happened to them at all. But the fact that those other ones are operators, something is wrong. And I don't like the way January is talking. In the last ending that I went through, she was talking about like grander things, and it's just like, but it's, just detonating the station, I don't see how that stops them. Same with the null wave thing. I mean, if they just sent through this big ass thing that's destroying the entire station, what's really going to stop them? Yep, you're still stuck over there. Ah. Will not miss this double load BS.
Microgravity detected.
Shoot. Up. There you go. Going as fast as possible. Those tendrils can't be killed, but they can only be dealt with slowly, so puck it, don't care. If I had lower health, it might be a problem, but I don't, so...
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Who? What am I talking to?
Morgan,
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan, you.
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. I wish you understood. I've bet the course of this entire
The fuck happened?
station around what you wanted. I let you persuade me. And now you're gonna throw it all away? Just stop and think for one goddamn second, Morgan.
The safety is off on his firearm.
I think you've said enough.
No. No, she
Morgan,
hasn't.
everything is ready. Now that the keys are armed, the order to execute is given from Captain Mark's terminal. I'm not able to execute. That responsibility is yours.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed. Next and final topic. Your mind is free of significant Typhon neuromods. I believe the risk you pose to Earth is minimal. However, despite my belief, I cannot act against my directives. On the other hand, if I were to suffer irreparable system damage, I would be unable to interfere with your escape. There'd be nothing to stop you from departing with your colleagues aboard Dahl's shuttle.
Detonation imminent.
I just wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Morgan.
That's sex.
The shuttle is ready to go, Morgan. I'll wait a few minutes before detonation, but then, I'm gone. You're on your own after that.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate. Talos
Oops.
1.
You know, last time when I was doing this, I went to that escape pod and went that way. So I'm gonna go and see if I can't get to the Dahl shuttle instead. I mean, shit, I went through all that effort of... all that effort of incapacitating him, i.e., I saw a human, I incapacitated them, and they went, oh, hey, thanks for incapacitating him. I did what now? Oh shit, that was the person I was supposed to. Why was he in here? Of all places. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, there you go.
Microgravity detected.
I'm approaching.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Yep, that's right. Have to go the other way. The mini shuttle was kind of interesting. When you went off in the shuttle, from what I remember, it went off. The explosion happened. You flew towards Earth, and it just had Morgan you going, "I keep having these dreams." Well, let's see if that stays the same through this. FYI, when I actually walked into the room, they changed their conversation.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter creeping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой. Wind on this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
So yeah, when I went into the room with Morgan, or with Alex and January, before I didn't go into the room, just like the other one, and their conversation was drastically
Warning,
different.
reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Because in the other one, the conversation went very similar to how it did with the self-destruct thing, except Alex inevitably shot January. In this one, that's kind of what happened. But instead, Alex freaked out. Like, legitimately freaked out. That gave me a lot more provocation to shoot him, actually.
Operator deployment resuming.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Resuming.
Shit, still more? God damn it.
I thought they wasn't gonna let me in at first, on account of this volunteer get-up.
Morgan, Mom was right. Go. You hear that, Mom? You were right.
Evacuate Talos
But it was
1.
my decision.
Ready or not, starting debark operations. Pre-flight check is who gives a shit. Hang on to your seat. This will be a rough ride.
Yeah, roughly how it happened with this escape pod.
I keep having this dream.
Yeah, that's what they said. coffee cup. I decided to skip the credits. Sorry if you were wanting to watch those. But I already did it once, so I don't see a point in doing it again.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Lightner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Dar. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk. Alex, it killed you.
Back then, I would have done the same thing to me.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
I can just barely see my hands.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Yeah, I'm still.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Okay, so that was my final episode of Prey. I don't really intend on going through and playing a pure Typhon ability run. If any of you guys want to see that, cool. But I have a funny feeling a lot of people have already done that. Or at least the halfway point, stuff like that. So, until the next game, have fun, be safe, and aloha.